Well, well, well. Welcome back to what could potentially be the finale episode of the Firewatch series. Before we get into this one, guys, first of all, I want to give you guys a huge shout out and a huge thank you. I know this series isn't something I traditionally do on the channel. I mainly cover art content, but I played this game. I mentioned it a few times. I played this game in my spare time. I really like this game so much so that I wanted to do a series about it. And I have brought you guys along for the entire playthrough, or what could potentially be the entire playthrough based on this episode of Firewatch, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the ride and everything. I personally love this game. I hope you guys have too. But, let's get into it. I mean, there's not much more to say besides that, but to get you guys caught up, this is episode 5, I believe, of this series. Pretty much, we have had a lot going on here. Missing person Goodwin, where the hell did that come from? Okay. Oh, I guess that's one of his notes. Okay. Anyways, to get you guys all caught up, I think this board kind of says it all of the mindset that Henry, our character, is in right now. We got a little bit of a beautiful mind moment here, basically. But a lot ended up happening in the last episode. So we basically went over to Wapiti Station, realized that there's a government, something government related is going on here, and apparently Delilah and I are the actual test subjects basically in this experiment, whatever it is. We have a black box here, a tracking device that basically has been picking up on us and everything. We've been watching our every move. Who is listening to us? Well, that's a damn good question, because we still are trying to figure that out. Long story short, by the end of the episode, another forest fire ended up happening, and it looks like, and it's not the Flapjack fire. Let's head over to the other side where this fire is. Maybe it is the Flapjack fire. But long story short, we have a second fire going on right now, to the point that, one, it looks like Delilah is the one that set it off. Based on the recordings, based on our conversations back and forth, it's sure sounding like that she did it, even though we know it wasn't her, or at least we're led to believe we don't think it's her. But who knows? We don't really know who Delilah is. We've never actually met her. Everything has just been over the radio. Like, we've had this relationship and everything, but again, we don't really know who the real Delilah is, you know what I mean? So we don't know where this direction is going in, but at least for now, at least in Henry's mindset, we're being framed by someone we don't know who, and it looks like Delilah may go down for the forest fire, which kind of sucks, especially if it wasn't her, you know what I mean? Which, again, I'm going to assume it wasn't. I think it's just a weird situation, and I'm hoping this episode kind of uncovers everything going on. But that being said, we have to head all the way up to, not there, we have to go all the way to cache 303 or 452, cave 452, because at the end of the last episode, we ended up finding a backpack with that key in it. And 452 is pretty significant because I didn't even check the direction we're going in. Okay, so I guess we'll just go straight here. We'll go into Thunder Canyon and then kind of cut across that way. That's totally fine. That gives us kind of a sign a bit, because if you guys remember, Cave 452 is the cave that we went into episode 1, so it kind of goes full circle on this, if you will, which is really cool. It's really cool that it kind of does that. It goes full circle and everything, but yeah, this episode's going to be a lot of uncovering, a lot of mysteries, so guys, as we're doing this nice little walk right now through kind of traveling back in time, this is the walk that we did in episode 1. As we do this walk, sit back, relax, get yourself a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, whatever to relax, because things are gonna start getting spicy here in a little bit. I will tell you guys. Let's make sure we're going the right way again, because I really have to rely on this map. Jesus Christ, I went the wrong way. All right, let's backtrack and let's see if I can find the actual path I was supposed to go. Where is the path I was supposed to go? Oh, I assume it's this one. Okay, there we go. All right, we're back on track. Now we can walk. No, we're gonna walk. Can I cut through this? I can. Cool, okay. Yeah, you hack through that, Henry. But yeah, anyways. Okay, so we're gonna cut through here. And this is going to bring us to... Oh. What was that? A turtle?
Huh. Look at that. Let's see. You look like a...
Reynolds, Shelley Duvall, Bucket Jr. I'll think. Nah, we gotta go Turt Reynolds, right? Because we went Burt Reynolds before, so now we have a Turt Reynolds. Why did I pick this? Oh, I didn't have to pick it up. Okay. So we're gonna adopt Turt Reynolds. Cool. Okay, so we got ourselves a little turtle. Probably the last episode, but that's totally fine. We got ourselves a turtle. That's pretty cool. Full disclosure, there is another spot on the map that you should have been able to get a turtle. I think it was episode 2 when we were by the power lines. There was one part that you guys might have noticed something a little bit off when I was recording. We got to one spot. We got to the cash box, and then I was kind of looking around there, and I was like, nah, there's nothing here. That's because the first playthrough that I did, the turtle was there, which is why I was kind of like looking around for it, because I didn't want to kind of talk about it, that you can get a turtle to adopt, and you get to pick a name for it and stuff like that. I actually didn't realize that the turtle was going to be here, so I guess that's the second turtle location. Or maybe they updated it, where this is now the turtle location. I'm not entirely sure, but still pretty cool that you can adopt a turtle on the way. There is a conversation that you're supposed to be able to have with Delilah about it, but I guess right now it probably doesn't make sense to have that kind of conversation. But you guys go over the names and everything like that. Did we have to go down here? There was a path here the entire time? Oh my god. Okay, rope hook. Definitely. Put as many of these rope hooks down as possible. I don't actually know where this is going to put us. Actually, I think I do, but this is going to put us right near the cave, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll just drop on down here. How did I never notice this before? That's kind of crazy. Yeah, this is going to put us right near the cave, because this is where... Yeah, we're going to be right near the cave. Okay, cool. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on right now. The fact that, one... I mean, this is so astronomically crazy with everything going on, with possibly government involved, conspiracies, all that. Is this all in Henry's head, and this is the way he's coping with the love of his life, getting dementia, Alzheimer's, and he just can't function with it? This enormous guilt of feeling like he's let her down, of not taking care of her enough, having her go to a healthcare facility, which that's what we picked, but it seems like he mentioned to Delilah, and that could just be the, you know, the actual script that the actors were given, the voiceovers were given and everything, that it seems like she's home in Australia at this point, so I'm not sure if the healthcare facility is in Australia, it's over here, but I think we picked the option where the healthcare facility was near us in Boulder, Colorado, but I don't know, maybe things have changed, and basically now... she's with family in Australia, which I guess could be the case, you know what I mean? But anyways, so yeah, this is the cave that we were in. This is the cave, yeah, this is it. Holy crap, okay. Use key. Let's see what happens here. Alright. Forcefully putting the key in. Alright. Okay. Let's go. What?
What the hell?
Ah. So... somebody closed it behind us. And we definitely had a prompt to talk to Delilah about it, and I fucked it up.
Jesus, this is a big cave.
Alright, it's not giving me an option for it. Long steep drop, yeah. Okay, so we can't go down there. That's fine. I guess we're gonna have to go around this way. Use the Pulaski for the loose rocks. Okay, sounds good. But yeah, pretty much it looks like someone's actually forced us in here. Not forced us in here, but locked it behind us, so we can't actually get out. So yeah, we definitely got some shit going on here. And again, this could all be in his head, you know? Like, you don't really... It's crazy how... I don't know what direction this could go in, you know what I mean? Well, I do, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many possibilities of what could happen in this game. And it's going to take a little bit longer. We'll figure it out, obviously, but...
Freezing in here.
Okay. One thing that I'm a little worried about, right? I've been saying the entire series, we haven't seen a bear yet. I'm gonna let that sit for a second with you guys. Oh, what is that?
Is anybody down there?
A shoe. Looks like a Nike Air Jordan almost, right? Not an Air. Yeah, maybe an Air Jordan. Yeah, looks like a Nike shoe. There's no swoosh on it, but yeah, I think we all know that looks like a damn Nike shoe. But anyways, let's keep going here, I guess. But yeah, like down here. Oh, we can't go down there. Okay. But like, this is crazy. What if, yeah, like the whole time I've been saying like, nope, no bears. Yeah, we haven't seen a bear yet. We haven't seen a bear. It's really weird that we haven't seen a bear. Are we gonna be in like a fucking bear den or something like that? And we gotta like, I don't know. We haven't had a lot of action and stuff like that, needing to run and whatever. So I think we're okay, but you never know, right? Where are we? Okay. All right, so clearly we're out of the cave, which is good. We're gonna be close to the fire, aren't we? Oh, look how cool that looks, though, visually. All right, we got a long drop down, which means there's no point of return here.
Hey, are you there?
Yeah, what is it? What did you find?
Nothing yet, because someone tried to trap me in there.
You saw someone?
No, someone slammed the gate behind me and then ran away. I found another way out, but if I hadn't, Jesus!
So you didn't find anything?
No, there's a spot where someone had sunk an anchor, but the hardware's gone now.
I don't have any climbing equipment.
I just have my ropes. I'm gonna hike back to Two Forks and see if I can find anything that could double as an anchor to use in the spot.
Well, that doesn't sound dangerous.
All right, so where is Two Forks from here? Let's see, where the hell are we on the map? So we're over here. What is Hawk's Rest, by the way? I don't remember ever coming across Hawk's Rest. Why is it written on there? That's interesting. Anyways. Yeah, anyways. Okay, so we're over here now. Okay. I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out. Maybe this thing will help us, too. Is it going to pick up anything? No. So we don't really need to worry about that. We got to figure out a way home. That's the biggest thing at this point. So, yeah, we got to figure out how to get possibly back in the cave, I guess, because we kind of have to be able to get all the way around. That doesn't look like much up there. Like, I don't think we're going to be able to climb that and everything. All right, and... Oh! Got a little hideout here.
Delilah, I just found an outcropping that someone was using as a little fort. I think it was Brian Goodwin.
Really?
Yeah, he built himself a real castle.
Yeah, it's gotta be right.
Folder.
Science
Brian was a hell of
homework.
a doodler.
Hand-drawn schematic.
Hey, remember that pack I found?
Back on your second day? Yeah.
I found a plan Brian drew about how he was going to get it back.
Oh, I'm sure it was quite elaborate.
It's some Wile E. Coyote stuff, I'll tell you that much.
All right, so let's see. We got an animal nest in here, so it looks like a bird has probably kind of made this its home too. 5 degrees north, and let's just drop you. But yeah, again, 5 degrees north by that Richard whatever guy. This is Black Band.
He'd hide out here to read comics. The Black Band, his grief is his enemy's sorrow. Everyone this guy loves gets killed, so he honors them with a black armband which gives him superpowers.
Well, that's fucking dark.
Yeah, we got a dinosaur.
Weird
We
that
did
he
get
just
Ark into this
leaves so
somehow.
much of his stuff out here.
Let's
Maybe
examine
they
the
were in a
dino.
hurry when they left.
All right, let's look at the
Like I
Rex.
said, he wasn't supposed to be out here.
Yeah.
They almost got busted. Brian liked to go out on the railing of the tower and wave at the planes that dumped water on fires, and I got a call because someone thought a kid was up in Two Forks. I lied, and just said it was Ned. If I ratted him out, they would have been forced to leave, and I don't know, I guess I just felt like I was saving him from whatever shitty life Ned was gonna bring him back to. Not that it ended up mattering.
Still some pretty cool stuff here that he drew. So it looks like we got some
decor.
decor.
Sprucing up the joint when they left.
Looks like he was making almost like a family crest pretty much to put up here because it looks like a castle. Essentially, that's... Oh, yeah, we got a dragon here. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. And then let's see. We got a video game toy.
There's a busted old toy out here. Some sort of electronic game.
Yeah? I like Pong.
Everybody likes Pong.
Gosh, Brian had everything he loved out there.
Too bad that we can't take this stuff, like the video game toy, the dinosaur, stuff like that we could put in our own little house and everything for this guy, but I guess we gotta just kind of leave it here and move on. I don't really see too much else to work with here. Pick up the sign. I guess I'll just put... Ah! He had it already ready to go for there. That's kind of cool. Oh, here we go. Okay, wait. Wizards and Wyvern sheet. Oh. I have never played. I'm just gonna zoom this in, guys. Because personally, I've never played it. I assume this is kind of like Dungeons and Dragons. You guys can let me know in the comments. I have no freaking idea. But, yeah, I'm going to assume that has to be a homage or something to Wizards and Wyverns. Yes, it's got to be like Dungeons and Dragons, 100%. All right, so we'll drop this. We'll get rid of it. Let's see what else we got here. We got a ham radio diagram. This is all too much, like... I don't even understand this, and a kid was making this. I'm just gonna hold on to it. That's kind of cool, but I have no idea. Okay, so we got a postcard here. Oh, it's kind of cool that they actually made it where you could physically... You can do it this way and read it if you want, instead of doing just the traditional read mode. But we'll go through with this. Okay, so Dear Mr. Zackler, I'm with my dad in Lander, Wyoming. Well, now we know where we are. It's pretty neat. Dad fished in a spot called Sinks Canyon. Most of Wyoming looks like home in Nebraska, but then there are mountains and woods when you go far. I'm sorry I can't mow your lawn this summer, but I hope you found a good person to do it instead. Can you write back and tell my dad when school starts, because I don't think he knows. Your friend and neighbor, Brian Goodwin. Wow, that's Father of the Year award. Yeah, so it seems like he kind of knows that his father doesn't... I'm not going to say he's not a good dad, because we don't know, but I mean, that's kind of the line that they're going with, right? Oh, those are for climbing, aren't they? I'm not a climber, I don't know, but I'm assuming that's what that is. Note to Ranger. Okay, let's read this one. Dear Ranger, hi, my name is Brian Goodwin. If you found this note, it should be with a bunch of climbing anchors, I hope. That's what they are, they're climbing anchors. Could you do me a favor and please return them to me, Brian Goodwin, in the mail? My address is 55 Foxtrot Lane, North Platte, Nebraska 69101. If anyone is from Nebraska, is that an actual zip code? Like, is that an actual thing? Or did they just put numbers in there? That would be kind of cool. If you tell me your name and address, I will give you a reward for this. You're probably wondering why I left these here. Well, they are my dad's, and I don't want him to lose them, but I don't want to do any more climbing on this trip, so I thought I should pretend to lose them. But if you help me get them back, everyone will be happy. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Ranger. Brian. P.S. The reward will be good. Okay. So yeah, we're quickly learning that I think kind of what Delilah was saying before, that, like, I don't know, it just almost like Brian doesn't fit out here. And I think it's kind of the line of, like, Ned forced him to come out here, Ned being the father, forced him to come out here, and he's just not a wilderness guy, you know what I mean? I guess, I don't know, maybe that's kind of where this is going. But yeah, okay, I guess we're going to use the rope, we're going to go down there, that seems pretty safe. We just basically took a steel pick, if you will, busted it through a rock, and yeah, okay, I guess that's how that works, but anyways. I don't know, there's got to be something in there, though.
Something. Why else try to kill me? I don't know, really. I mean, we got to find out. What do you think?
Whatever it is, they don't want you telling anyone about.
I mean, they closed the door when they could have just...
bashed your head in with a rock or chopped you up with a...
Are you serious with this shit right now?
A hatchet. God, are you sure you want to go back in there?
No, but you have to. Yeah, exactly.
Honestly,
I gotta know what it is.
I just want to know. I want to know what is worth doing everything that's been done to us.
Yeah, me too. And not going to jail would be a nice kicker.
Okay, so where are we right now? Hey. Why are you starting back up? Okay. No. We're not going to explore deeper of the cave just yet. I want to see what this thing's picking up. Ah.
I've got a dead elk out here. It's torn up something good.
Whoa.
Think it got wise to a government program?
Shut up. This elk is wearing a tracking collar. The wave receiver picked it up.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's numbered.
Makes sense.
Maybe they were tracking elk at that site. Maybe they were doing exactly what they said they were. Delilah.
Yeah.
There was lots of equipment there. I mean, they could have been up to a lot, you know?
Yeah, sure.
They could be.
3871. I don't know if we're going to need to know that number. And you can't take it off of it. But how did this thing get killed, though? Like, see, that thing's mold. I don't know. Like, that seems a little insane, right? Like, that, I don't know. Block trail. Ooh, clear. Yeah. Clear the trail. Can I? Here we go. Clear. Nope, clear. There we go. Let's see what's back here. What the hell? Clear. Okay. What is this? Okay, so we got an empty bottle. Fifes. Who said fifes? Somebody said, okay. Ned. Not Ned, sorry. The two that are talking back and forth. Dave, here we go. Dave and Ron, that's right. Okay. Here we go. 8:30:86. Dave. Heyo. Debbie told me what happened at Cassie's, and I just wanted to say I'm real sorry. That's just, I don't know, fucked. Totally fucked. I wish I would have been there. I would have kicked the living shit out of every one of those ignorant hicks. Debbie was trying to explain to me why they'd kick your ass so good and I just don't get it. Fucked. Anyway, man, I don't really know how to get a hold of you. I sent a note up to the hospital in Billings, but I'm not even sure if you're still there. Deb and I are talking about heading up to Alaska in the spring, so I'm not sure I'll be out here again. So yeah, maybe you'll get this note in May. Also, dude, I found this old song in a shitter near Hawk's Rest. Appropriate place for it, really. And I thought I'd give it the Ron treatment for you. Dig it. Get better, amigo. Find me if you're ever in Sitka. Ron. Okay. So we got that, and we got a cassette tape.
So I found notes between these two rangers, Ron and Dave. You know them?
Yeah. What do they have to do with anything?
Well, nothing, I don't think. I just found a cassette tape one of them left for the other.
Do you think it could be anything like the tape you have of us?
No, I think it's just music.
Well, if it's the new Milli Vanilli, it could be just as incriminating.
Alright, so we'll hold on to that, definitely. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to play it or anything, but...
I'm headed off to Ocean Shorty, where the birds and the bees won't know me.
I actually had to turn it up because I didn't realize it's playing while we're doing this, so I'm going to shut up and we can listen to this.
Keep no score.
Oh, thank you, Xbox.
place where there ain't no shirts. Don't need no books or pounds or the ponderosas. Don't need no lady or marry the Mariposas. Can't waste no time in getting there. I'll do 80 down, 80 without a prayer. Don't need no gal, I'll spruce up for the spruces. Don't need no pal, I'll change my mood up for the mooses. Headed off to old Shoshone, where the birds and the bees won't know me. Men and war won't exist no more, and there ain't no gals to keep no score. And if you're wondering where's my aspen, it's been cavorting amongst the aspens. Don't need no grass, I'll get altered among the alders. Don't need no mass, I'll grovel before the boulders. I'm headed off to old Shoshone, where the birds and the bees won't know me. Men and war won't exist no more, and there ain't no gals to keep no score. I'm headed off to old Shoshone, where the elk and the owls won't know me, where there ain't no judges to whom I gotta plead, 'cause I can be me in old Shoshone.
I'm gonna get demonetized, aren't I? I literally just realized that as I was playing that. I have my speakers a little bit low, so I didn't originally hear the song. But once I turned it up, I actually started hearing it on my end, which is why I stopped talking. But we're going to show off something here in a second. So if you guys remember, we were here day 2, maybe day 1. We checked out the guitar, we checked out the house and everything. And then there was this, the old stove, right? By the way, guys, there's about to be a jump scare. I'm just going to let you guys know. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said anything, but at the same time, in case some people get, like, really scared randomly or, you know, that kind of thing. But anyways, let's get into it. So, old stove, open, and we're going to see our little friend again. Oh, God. And that's the little raccoon that we saw in the last episode. And there he goes. Just like that. And that you actually do get a, the same thing. You get an Xbox thing from it and whatever. But, yeah, that was pretty cool. I wasn't expecting the song to play. I thought it was going to be something that we would have to wait till the end of the game to do. And I am a little worried that that's going to get demonetized. So I might actually have to try to cover up the song or something like that. But I'm going to see what, if YouTube figures it out or not. Because it's not intentional. It's just, it sounded pretty good. I wanted to kind of listen to it and keep it in. So, we'll see what happens here. But anyways, what do we even have to do? Oh, God, we have to go back to the cave. We are not even close to the cave right now. Yeah, speaking of which, where the hell am I? We're up near Hawk's Rest. He just said that he found it in a shitter at Hawk's Rest, right? So are we heading in that direction or no? No, we're not. Okay. Hawk's Rest is actually this direction, if I'm not mistaken, right? Oh, you know what? I bet the cabin is considered Hawk's Rest. And he found this song inside of this house. Is that kind of what we're going with? So let's check this out for a quick second. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, get it. All right, so we got a bit of a trip ahead of us. Basically, we have to take this whole path. I know it's going to be a little bit tough while walking. I don't want to try to... But basically, we got to walk all the way back down. We got to follow this path. Basically, get back to pretty much almost where our house is. Our base, our tower, whatever you want to call it. And then we got to enter the cave just one more time. And I think it's just going to be one more time. But, yeah, from what I recall, this might be a little bit of a longer episode. But I think this is going to be the finale. Because we're coming up to the ending. Which, you know, well, you guys will see in a little bit. But... It's crazy. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, I think we are starting to realize that this isn't...
Also, those girls turned up. Looks like you didn't kill them.
Oh, okay, good.
Nobody did. They took some farmer's tractor for a joyride down in Riverton and, landed in jail.
Jesus. Some kids are like, phew, damn it, I wonder if they know anything. No, let's not even... I'll say it, because I think...
wonder if they know anything. If there's some way to ask them about whatever happened at their camp.
I think we'd be smart to let sleeping dogs lie.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, we were already in a bad place with them, so I can totally see that being just kind of let it go, and it is what it is. But yeah, I think our minds went to this bigger conspiracy and stuff, and it does look like that maybe they're tracking elks, but it seems like, I don't know, just the wording of that stuff and whatever, I don't know. I guess you can kind of spin it off as maybe they were tracking elks, but it's, I don't know. I guess we'll see at the end of the game and everything, kind of what, maybe the two correlate, maybe they don't, being, the two being the clipboard that we saw, which obviously has our conversations on it that kind of started out this thing, and second being the actual elk that we found, which might correlate with the research study that's going on. They might not be tracking us, they might be tracking these elk, and obviously they're tracking elk in the same areas as we are, and it just kind of looks like they're tracking us, possibly. So, I don't know, but here we go. We're going to be entering the cave, possibly for the last time. And hopefully the door doesn't slam behind us again. Use key, and we're going to violently put the key in. There we go. Yeah, that, for all the animations that they brought in, that key jerk is like, I feel like he's going to break the key on the first try, then what happens? But anyways, yeah, we have this thing now. We have the cracked rock. So now we can put the piston in it, or whatever the heck it's called. And now we can go down this. All right. Let's rappel.
Nope.
Is this where we saw the shoe, by the way, or no? No, I don't think it was. I think it was the next section over we saw a shoe. But, all right. We got a path here, it looks like. Okay. I'm still worried about bears. I don't think we're gonna get bears and stuff like that, but still, like, I'm still worried about that kind of stuff, because you never know, honestly. But, it could happen. There could be bears in here. I mean, we're going pretty far down, let's be honest, you know? But, drop down. Okay. Yeah, we're going really far. Alright. Let's have a quick look around, see if there's anything. No. Okay. I was kind of thinking maybe, like, we would get, Easter egg related or something, possibly. Okay, so we go that way. Oh, that's it. It's only one path. Okay. The music's building up. You can hear that, like, dum 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 noise. Yeah, music's building up. And yeah.
Ah, shit. Are you... Oh, God. You're Brian Goodwin.
Yeah.
God. Poor kid.
Guess we're just gonna step over, which is... He, like, really works himself around. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to make a funny situation out of something bad, obviously. But, yeah, broken climbing gear. And there's poor Brian Goodwin. The one that Delilah took, not a fancy to, but Delilah became friends with this kid, and... well...
Stuff gave out.
Yeah.
Poor fucking kid.
Yeah. Alright, so... we found the body of Brian Goodwin, which opens up a lot of doors at this point. Because... if that's what we came in not to see... I think we can figure out very quickly what this is all, or who is all behind this. And I'm going to leave it at that. Maybe you guys will figure it out already, maybe not. But if you haven't, don't worry. Don't worry. Sorry, guys. Had a little bug fly near my face. Oh my god. Yeah, where are you? Really? It's like the most dramatic point in the video. And now the little, like, fucker's gonna come around? Jesus. Anyways, okay. Let's push through this. I think I killed it. We'll see in a little bit. It's like one of those little gnat motherfuckers, too. I hate... oh, my God. Like... Drive me nuts. Anyways, let's keep looking around. This cave looks gorgeous. I mean, everything in this entire game. Oh God, that's such a... I did not mean to do that either. Oh, no. Okay, well, I'm going to zoom in. I didn't mean to do that, but that's... Oh, Jesus. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Oh, my God. Okay. Let's keep going. We should be able to get out of here. Yeah, and then we got to report it, which, if we're reporting it, we got to tell Delilah. She's going to be fucking heartbroken. Because think about it. Remember what she said earlier. She had a chance to get them out of here because, remember, Brian Goodwin liked to look at the water towers. The helicopters flying over with the water, right? And there was that incident that they reported that there was a kid in the tower, and she said, no, it was Ned, the father. So I have a feeling she's going to, like, this is going to eat her up. Was this where it was? No, clearly not, because we have to go... Oh, yeah. And we're back at the front. There's the gate. Yeah, okay, we'll just leave it open, I guess. Oh, wait, no. I was supposed to go out the gate. I just went in a circle. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a tough conversation. But I think we gotta just say it, be honest, and just, you know, no sugarcoating this. Yep, report body. Here we go.
Hey, D.
There you are. I've been worrying my ass off.
Well, sit down, call search and rescue, or I'm sorry. Sit down,
Hey,
I would say probably,
wanna
yeah.
take a seat.
I've been sitting this entire
Okay.
time. I'm almost always sitting. What's wrong?
The only thing in the cave was a body.
A body? God, what a mess.
Delilah. It's Brian Goodwin.
Gotta be fucking kidding me. How does that... What? I don't... How?
Climbing, I think, or made to look like a climbing accident.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was an accident. Maybe it was Ned. Whoever's out there did it. I'm going to say it was an
think that's
accident.
just what it was. I mean, he was probably exploring the cave and maybe his rope gave out.
Again, we're not going
Whoever
to...
locked me in there probably didn't even know about him.
That might not be true. But, I'm sorry, so what do we do now? You should have told someone about him. No, don't say that. I'm sorry. Just,
Delilah.
yeah. Let's...
I'm so
The problem
sorry.
is they don't give you a lot of time to answer
He'd be
these, so I'm
alive
trying
if
to
I
do
told
this
someone
as...
he was out
Yeah,
here.
I had a feeling
I
this
don't
was
know
where
where
she
he'd
was going to go
be,
with this.
but I can assure you it would not be rotting at the bottom of that cave. There's nothing to say. Hike back. I think we're leaving tomorrow anyway.
Okay, well. Day 79. Oof. Yeah, that was heavy stuff. Yeah, let's put away the stuff. It looks like we're leaving. Looks like we're packing everything up. Pack up your belongings. I can actually keep the tracking device. No, I don't want to keep the tracking device. Why is my ring off? Put that on.
You see that plane?
No, I didn't. I was
no,
getting
I was
through my
just
stuff.
busy
Oh, okay.
packing
Well, there's gonna be a lot more. The service says this thing is 2% contained.
Jesus.
Was this the flapjack fire or the site fire or...
Well, the two fires merged into one unmitigated disaster. They're renaming it after my lookout.
Ooh.
You about packed up?
Shouldn't we talk for a sec, about things?
About what?
About what happened to Brian, about who was surveying us, and how this all connected.
Well,
Connected.
All this stuff is connected. The surveillance, the Goodwins, Brian's death.
Look, I don't know what to say, okay? It's like...
It's Hurt
it's like the
Reynolds.
universe cooked up the cruelest thing to have happen. Does it connect to everything else? I don't know. I don't know if I even want to.
Of course you do. There's got to be a reason.
Does there?
Maybe. Maybe not. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Well, fuck. For starters, I guess you could find the source of that signal.
Holy crap. Yeah, oh my god.
We're gonna keep the
We
photo.
don't know what it is. It could be nothing.
Yeah, it could also be whoever
Save
was
for
listening
later,
to us,
definitely.
whoever
Taking
made
that
the tape.
whiskey.
Okay. Yeah, look, you should pack up everything you need in case we get the call and you can't come back.
All right, look, if something happens,
I'll remember you.
I was hoping you'd have a backup plan or something.
Yeah, okay, I'm probably gonna move to Canada. Ontario, maybe.
No, I meant if something happens to me.
Right, if you don't find out who made the tape and I have to hit the road.
Forget it.
Be safe, Henry.
Well, Turt Reynolds, this might be it, buddy. I know we didn't get to see you long. You look really cool, though. But, yeah. I can adopt. I can re-adopt.
Choose it, Turt.
I wonder if I can hold... Yeah, let's put on this hat. That's it. I mean, we're leaving. Like, that's it. I don't think we're really going to be coming back here. So, let's say goodbye to the spot. We had some good times here. But the biggest thing at this point is figuring out what the hell happened. By the way... Oh, I thought I saw a few things. Let's see. Papers-wise. Okay, that's his little trap. That's the missing persons. The Ron and Dave notes. Now, I think if I go in here, everything is in here. It is. Okay, cool. So anyways, let's open up the door. And let's hit the road. And try to see what this signal is all about. So we gotta follow this thing. And see, see if we get some answers. Because that's really what we need right now. Is just answers. What is going on? How is this all connected? Like, is this a big conspiracy theory? Or is it just kind of a lot of things happening at once that just seem to be coincidence? Maybe I don't know. But I guess we're heading west, so let's head that way, and, yeah, we'll see what we can find, though. But I love how I just did a transition there, but then that's usually a transition statement. Like, we'll see what we can find, and then you put a nice little transition in there, and then we'll get there eventually. But no, we're not going to do that. Not this series. I got to get out of ARC mindset, because that's usually what I end up doing. But yeah, which way are we heading here? We gotta go this way at the end of the day. Okay, so we'll go this way a little bit. I guess we'll just keep following this thing. Hop. I gotta put this off to hop. That stinks. Okay. Alright, we'll keep this guy out. Alright, so yeah, at the end of the day, we're heading in that direction. Oh, there is a path this way, so this probably works a little bit better. Just kidding. Two Forks, Jonesy, and then there's this path. I think this is probably the path that we should be taking. Again. Yep. Okay, I need this to go left at some point. I feel like we're not really... Let's look at this real quick. Yeah, I think we're fine. Okay, we're going to drop down. We'll get over by Thunder Canyon and all that, and then we'll drop down to Thunder Canyon. I think that's going to be the route that we probably have to go at the end of the day here. We'll keep this out. Because, yeah, once I turn west, you can see it's starting to pick up a little bit more. So, yeah, I think at the end of the day, we are going the right way. Probably towards Jonesy Lake a bit. Yep. Yeah, so this way. Okay, so yeah, I guess we're going to be heading closer and closer to Jonesy Lake. Okay, interesting. I think we're going to run at this point. I know it's probably going to break a little bit, but, yeah. I think we know kind of the direction we're heading in, at least to start with. Yeah, you can hear it. Alright, so we gotta head... Uh-oh.
I think I'm getting close.
Alright, well, I just got word that they are coming to get us. My place.
You sound worried.
No, it's just...
Brian?
I'll coordinate with the evac team and let you know when to head towards the tram. It's north. Far. Past where you found that cut back in May. There's an emergency tram out there that will let you hike to the rendezvous point at my lookout.
What did I do here? I put myself in like a little trap or something. Oh god. Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. Yeah, I think we got it. Yeah, whatever it is, it's right up here, 100%. Oh, shit.
Someone left a rope for me to climb up. I'm down near the lake.
How do you know it's for you?
There's a tracking collar tied to it. Someone was leading me here. And there's another tape.
Oh my god, Henry.
Alright. Well, let's listen in and, yeah, that's all I can say. Let's listen in. I'll shut up now for the next few minutes.
Yeah, hi, Henry. Hey, you better find this before it burns up. We've been causing each other a lot of headaches. Now I gotta go stake out a site that's as fit for living as the one you're about to find. You'll get it when you see it. You can't blame me for keeping an eye on you. Not after bumping into you back in May. Down by the cave, for croc's sake. I've been up here for 3 years. I kept it cozy. Winters are harsh as hell, and I ran out of books. But I got that antenna rigged up, and Delilah, she's a record you don't gotta flip. I kinda get why Brian took to her. About a week ago, I stopped worrying about you finding anything out, and that's right when everything went shithouse with you two. You guys don't know anything about having kids. All right, nobody knows nothing. It ain't Andy and Opie walking down the lake to fish every afternoon. It ain't Mayberry. But you gotta know I didn't kill him. All right, we were climbing. I was teaching him. Brian was uneducated in the way to do anything. He just fucking didn't sink his anchor the right way. You know, I thought about going back, having to answer questions, and having to get him put in the ground, and I didn't see the point. Don't come looking for me. Sorry about your wife.
Alright, well, I think that kind of answers everything, pretty much.
We found the surveillance operation.
Okay, what does that mean? What is it?
It was Ned Goodwin. He was the one listening to us, just him.
Ned Goodwin? He made the tape?
Yeah. He's gone. He's deeper into the Shoshone. He doesn't want anyone to know he's out here.
Because he killed Brian. Because he killed his fucking son.
He's got a survival bunker with radios and everything. He made it all up.
You need to get back here. They say the helicopters are making rounds.
Okay.
So, yeah, the stuff I'm picking up are drafts. If you guys notice this, he made a typo. 6WEEEK, that's why this is a draft. He made up everything. This is all Ned's doing. There's no research facility, there's none of that. That's all Ned specifically. Maybe the research facility is a thing, but most of this, if not all of it, was just to fuck with us, essentially. I still don't fully grasp the reason why, if that makes sense. But we have, like...
This boombox looks familiar.
Oh, that's the boombox from the first episode. That was the girl's boombox. Oh my god, I didn't even pick up on that. Workbench, battery bank, which is from the, if you guys remember, the battery banks is the snowmobiles. Remember?
He was rigging up stolen batteries to keep his stuff going.
This is nuts. List of supplies. I mean, this has everything on here. 400 pounds of food. 100 is here. 300 is buried. 3 winter jackets. 3 new blankets. 25 matches. 25 books. 90 amp hour battery power. Socks. New boots. Duct tape. Try elk skin. Summer weight gain goal 35 pounds. Oh my god. Yeah, because of the cold, you'll need to gain weight in order to keep yourself warm. Oh man. Sleeping bag, possibly from the teens campsite. Oh my god. A photo of Brian, I guess. Yeah. Father's Day card. Oh, that's the Father's Day card. Sorry. We'll hold on to this anyways. We got a Father's Day card here.
God.
What?
Nothing. Just some of Brian's stuff. He held on to some of Brian's things. His wizards and wyverns.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he found it riveting.
But I guess my question is, and maybe someone else in the comments will know, but yeah, you can see, look, Delilah. Like, this was all... It's all him. That is... But why? I guess my biggest thing is, and maybe somebody can figure it out in the comments and everything, why go through all this trouble? Like... I don't know when Brian died. Oh my god, is that really the fucking Red Eagle? Radio base station. Radio logs. Can I pick these up? I can. This is every conversation. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. Alright, guys, sorry about that. So, yeah, let's look this over again. So, 3/14/89. First ranger fly fishing at J Lake. Reminder, rainbows hitting cadflies. Saw Mama Grizz on morning hike. Rainy week. BG, Brian's birthday, 4/5. Let's see. So, new lookout in 2F. Henry saw 2F coming out of cave. D calling for hiker's list. Delay her. She'll forget. Interesting. Okay. So, yeah, this is literally the radio log before we got here. And then after. Hike to BT Point. Sever the radio comm. Which then D never called for the hiker's list. Which would have told them that Goodwin is still here. Holy crap. Re-rig Delano to keep up dual frequency. Can hear D and 2F at concurrently. So 2F is us, obviously. 2F hiked by cave. He seems less interested. 2F Jules. 2F is a good guy. Haven't seen Mama Grizz in 2 months. D drunk again. Okay. We'll hold on to that. And yeah, we'll just keep going through the radio logs, basically. And see, like, what... Oh my god, this is nuts. 6/3/89, get a room. Reminder, scout migration due to fire. 7/15, fucked up, do not want to leave. Reminder, hide supplies for migration. D and 2F suspect conspiracy. Funny, if not dire. Observe and be ready to leave. Ideas start working on reports. Record all comms. Vandalize D's tower. Pin on 2F. Try and make remote recording device, uni research site, move, pit against each other. Wow, like this is, like, here's what I'm saying, like, why go through all this? Like, stakes too high, no one will believe B was happy. Who's B? Brian. Make D and 2F less believable. 2F crazy, like wife, not a good guy. Mama Grizz is back. They heard me. Oh, this is when we heard it through the thing. through the, I was going to call them microphones, not microphones. When we heard them through the walkie-talkies, fully believe there is a program, use this. Reports final, make sure they find them. 2F almost caught me at sight, reporters worked. Recorded call, used for leverage. 2F found supplies, how? Key's gone, can't let 2F find B. Yeah, like, why? I guess my question is, with all of this, right? And granted, yes, there's a setup and everything here. Brian dies. Why not just, like... Again, I don't want this to sound too cynical or anything, but leave. Like, just...
That's quite the view.
I don't think she really cares about hearing that, but...
He's got a radio base station up here.
I mean, it is a nice
He's
view.
listening to us on that.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, there's nothing really to
What
say.
you want me to say?
It's fine.
We're in the middle of a fire that is at 22,000 acres and growing. Fast.
Delilah,
Well, take a picture if you're so keen to remember it.
you're not?
I don't know.
Alright, well. What is it telling us to do? Hike north to thoroughfare, look out for evacuation. So, yeah. We gotta head north at this point. Sue. Jesus, like... This story has been absolutely crazy. I guess you guys can let me know in the comments. At the end of the day, I just don't see why you would go through all of this for... I mean, when did Brian die? I guess that's the question that I'm still trying to figure out in my head. Because if it was years ago, right? Like, obviously that was a while ago. The body is literally, like, decomposed and everything. It's literally just skull and just bones at this point, right? The shoes are still there, obviously. But, like, at the end of the day... It's literally skull and bones, so he's been there for years. Like, because now he figures, like, now he, Henry comes across the body, or Henry kind of gets close enough to it, it causes this whole panic and everything of having to do all this. Like, I don't know, it just seems crazy. And I guess it was perfect timing, at least in Ned's case, that there was a research facility there at the time. The student research facility, apparently, that's kind of what it was at least come across as, where he could plant this conspiracy theory, and, I mean, it worked out brilliantly, I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, we gotta basically just go north from here, so we literally have to go, we're probably gonna go Jonesy's Lake, take Thunder Canyon all the way down, and then we'll work ourselves north, but, yeah, it's sad. I mean, at the end of the day, like, really sad, like, and, again, but at the end of the day, think about it too. For the fire, I guess that's what I'm frustrated about. Like, at the end of the day, what did Delilah say? 22,000 acres are going to be burned down, or at least currently burned down, and it's going to be a hell of a lot more, right? All for this, which at the end of the day, really, okay, I don't want this to come off cynical or anything.
Relieved that there's no evidence of us starting that fire. Relieved that we're not crazy. That there wasn't some conspiracy. But I'm not.
No.
He was a sweet kid. With a shitty father who hid out here like a coward after dumping him in a hole.
Yeah, I'm gonna, I know, I don't know.
I wish you were as mad as I am. I wish I had a minute with Ned and a .357 Magnum.
Oh, did it not respond, my thing?
God, it would have been so easy to tell the truth and have him sent home.
It's not her fault,
I can't
though.
Stop thinking about it.
It's, yeah, it's not her fault. Yeah, but you didn't. It's fucked up. I'm not going to say that. But it's, at the end of the day, it really isn't her fault.
And now
It can look like it.
Whether I tell people that he's down there, so they can retrieve the body or not. And if I do, I'm going to be asked about Ned Goodwin.
D?
Yeah, do you...
Oh, fuck.
Is that a helicopter?
Yeah, hold on. Hey! No, there's one more. Yes, here, yeah. Yeah, he's coming. Okay, 1 second. Hey, they're here, but they're making rounds. They'll come back. I think I'm gonna go with him.
Okay. Now we gotta say it. Wait.
Wait, just wait, okay?
We have to. We went this whole series.
Henry, they're here. They're waiting right now.
We're not that far, actually. But still.
Please.
Henry, I don't want to meet you and just sit here in a dead boy's shadow. Okay, I don't want to do that. I know that sounds harsh. Okay, I'll wait.
Damn right you will.
I'm not far.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not, well, we are kind of far. Hate to break it to you guys, we are still kind of far. But, yeah, I mean, at the same time, it's like, you go through the whole series and everything, and now she's just gonna say peace. You know, like, no. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, this game, you know, it's kind of like the whole, you get a lot of different emotions with this game and everything, and that's why it's one of those games, like, it draws you back in. Like, I'm even thinking, like, I would love to play this again. It's a third time. Again, it's a real, like, easy play and everything like that, like I said. I mean, it's really good, this game, at the end of the day. And I know you guys have seen all of it, basically, at this point. But I would still enjoy jumping back into this and playing one more time. Obviously, with this kind of game, I do wish it was a little bit more sandboxy, if you will. Maybe not as linear. But again, that's changing the whole direction of the game. Where you could play it differently the next time. I mean, there's no real different way to play out the story. The story plays the same way, regardless of whatever answers you do and stuff like that. But yeah, we're kind of hoping that when we get there, we're going to meet Delilah, which is kind of crazy, too. Like, you go this whole story of this relationship just over a walkie-talkie, you know? And you build, and you kind of, like, you start getting in your, like, mind, like, you kind of hope that, and not to say Julia, like, obviously he's still married to Julia, I get that, but you kind of root for them too, you know what I mean? Which is bad to say, but at the same time, you kind of want, like, something to happen. I don't want it to come off wrong that I sound like a dick, you know? But at the same time, like, I think you guys understand what I'm getting at, right? Like, the way this game works, it really pulls at the heartstrings and stuff like that. But we'll see. I mean, we're almost there. I mean, if we look at the map, we're really not that far at this point. I mean, we have all this to do. Thoroughfare Trail. Really butchered that name. Thoroughfare Trail. There we go. And, yeah, we're pretty much there. But, whew, it's been a crazy ride. It really has. We've went from getting here in the beginning to, just being out here, meeting Delilah, drunk her first night, apparently. You know, the little banter back and forth. You can say it's a little flirty and stuff like that. There was definitely something growing from the beginning, you know what I mean? Their banter back and forth is definitely enjoyable, in my opinion. Like, I really like the banter that they had back and forth. I do wish the reply gives you a couple of seconds longer and everything, but, you know, I'm not really... You know, if that's my complaint about the game, like, that's a win, I guess, in a developer's book, you know what I mean? But, yeah, no, I mean, it's a real... This is such a good game. I mean, and again, if you're playing on PC, the graphics are going to be a little bit better, but, like, this still looks absolutely gorgeous. And I know I said that a lot in the beginning of the series, because I really can't get over how great this looks at the end of the day. But, where do we go from here? Okay, so she's up there. That's Delilah's lookout. Alright, so we're not too far away. We gotta go straight. Thoroughfare, yeah. I think there's, like, a point where we separate from the two here. I don't remember where it is, though, because the map all looks the same to me at the end of the day sometimes. Let's take a look at the map right now and kind of get an idea of where we are. Okay, now we're just kind of cutting through the same exact thing. Okay, so we still just got to follow the path here. Oof. It's crazy seeing this area now, what it looks like. When we were in this area earlier, if you remember, this is the second episode where we came to find the power line, which is right there. It's fixed. And it turns out we thought it was the girls again because we saw the beers and everything out there. And no. Seems like Ned was most of it, you know what I mean? It seems like Ned was all of it. I would assume the first incident that we saw the girls at the lake with, obviously those were the girls, you know? Everything afterwards being this, being the power line, being the note at the camp, being all of that, was that... I think we go this way, right? Yeah. Was that them or was that Ned? Like, how far back does this go? Where did Ned really start influencing problems here? You know what I mean? It's, again, at the end of the day, the way that I think of this is, I think a conspiracy theory with government is less, like, that's less work than what Ned had to do. Like, I know that's bad to say. I know that's horrible to say, but, like, it seems like you went through a lot of unnecessary hoops and bounds that you didn't really have to do. Is that... I don't know. I think I'm coming off like a dick. I am a dick, but, like, at the same time, like, I don't know. And it's... And again, I am saying this over someone's dead kid at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Which is 10 times worse, but... Like, I think you guys understand what I'm getting at. I just can't wrap my head around it. The fact that if Brian Goodwin died last week, or during our time here, that's one thing. It seems like it's been a really long time. At least that's kind of how it comes in my mind. Maybe not, but that's how it comes in my mind. Did Brian Goodwin die the day that we saw Ned near our tower? Or did Brian Goodwin die a couple of years prior to that, and we were the first person to kind of get close in that cave, seeing Ned, and that's where this whole... Oh, I just realized it. We already know the answer to this question. Ned had PTSD, didn't he? Oh, that... I guess that kind of answers all of this. The manic, the running around, the doing all of this unnecessary stuff because he had PTSD. So I'm wondering if that... I don't... Thankfully, I don't have any of that. I mean, I was never in that kind of traumatic experience or anything, I guess, to develop it. I don't know anyone with PTSD, so I don't know what you go like what it's gone through in that kind of situation, so I'm foreign to that kind of thing. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if maybe the fact that maybe it's our fault. That's it. It's us. It's actually Henry's fault for all of this. Give me 1 second. I'm getting another phone call, so 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys. Yeah, didn't want to break immersion there a little bit. Yeah, but my phone was ringing, so instead of hearing that bzzz, bzzz in the background, I think it was just best to just answer it. But here we are. We're at the bridge. Cable car. I guess this is what we get in order to get to hers, because hers is right there.
Delilah, are you there? Delilah?
Oh, shit. Yeah, she didn't answer.
Yep.
Alright, well, this is really cool. Scary, but this is cool. Wait, do I do it, or do they do it? No, they do it. Ah, and there's a transition. But it is what it is. No big deal. Okay. Okay, guys, so before we go any further, here's the thing. I've actually already completed this episode. I've already completed the playthrough, edited it, and threw it up to YouTube. YouTube came back with a copyright warning with the end credits song, so I've actually had to backtrack and re-record this section of the video. So this is your first time seeing it. This is my third time seeing it. But once we get to the end credits scene, I'm just going to do a quick cut, and I'll bring you guys back to the main screen where we can kind of talk about the game and everything like that. But without further ado, guys, we are here. It is absolutely crazy. It's been such a journey to get to this point. Are we going to meet Delilah? Is she going to be there waiting for us? It's kind of like you get this, like, nervous energy throughout this game, which is absolutely great from someone that all we've done. And again, it's not like I've talked to, it's the character, but you kind of build this relationship and you're kind of rooting for the main character. You're rooting for Henry this entire time. That is he gonna meet her? I don't know, which this is it. This is the moment. Let's see if we can meet Delilah. Absolutely crazy. Wildfire is getting absolutely nuts out here. I mean, you can see all around. Kind of like what I mentioned a couple of episodes ago and everything like that. You can see that the sky is a lot different now from what we started with. Episode 1, Episode 2. Blue skies, green grass, everything. Everything's la-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. Then we start to get the possible conspiracy theories. We start to get the possible just everything going on. And the sky gets darker. It gets a little bit more dull out there. It gets a little bit more scary. Let's put it that way. And here's what we're at. We're in the middle of a forest fire with an attempt to meet someone that we've really developed a big relationship with. And
Delilah.
let's see. No. She left. Yeah. That's a bit of a bummer, I'm gonna say. Definitely a big bummer in the first playthrough of this game. I was really surprised by this. I really wanted them to meet and everything like that. But there is a little bit of a, what is it called? What's the word? I guess the best way I can put it is there's somewhat of a good ending to this, and that's the route we're going to go. You guys might not agree with it, but we're going to go that route. And you guys will see what I'm talking about in a little bit. But yes, this is her watchtower, basically. Essentially, it's just like ours. The only difference is, and there's a few things that we're going to point out, we're going to kind of go around the bend here. So first things first, remember in the last episode, maybe it was episode 3, I'm not entirely sure, she asked us to describe ourselves. Well, she drew us, and this is what she came up with. What we know, white and shorts. So, pretty much, this is her rendering of Henry, and we got a bear, it looks like. We got a watchtower on fire, or that could possibly be the fire between us and her. Ooh, we're going real symbolism here. Not only could it be the flapjack fire, but it could be the fire between the two characters that has been growing stronger and stronger. Oh my god, look at me, what a poet. Anyways, that is pretty cool, so we're gonna hold on to that along with everything else. We got her tequila that she talked about a couple episodes ago. Clearly she's having some Jif over here. If you guys have never had Jif peanut butter, my god, you are missing out on life. By the way, I'm pretty sure those are supposed to be like Bush's canned beans or whatever the hell they're called. I love when games do this. They make something so blatantly obvious, but they're good within the copyright and everything like that. Like, we all know, that's Jif. We'll take this apple slice, though. We'll have a quick bite. That's kind of cool that you can do that. Can I eat the... Oh, I can. I could eat the whole... Wait, he eats the whole thing? Like the core and all with the seeds? Oh my god. Anyways, a few things about this place that's kind of interesting. Another Teddy Roosevelt photo, which I think... Yeah, I think it had to do with national parks and everything like that. But anyways, Pork Pond. If you guys remember, Delilah mentioned, yeah, people steal the Pork Pond sign. It would be good in it'd be good in a den, I think she said. Well, she's actually the one that stole it. And it kind of stinks. You can't take it, which kind of stinks. I would love to do that. But anyways, as you guys see there, radio headset. We're going to pick that up in a minute here. But just to kind of give you an idea of where this Delilah has been living the entire time, basically. Before we do that, I know. Before we do that, though, let's come on back out here for just one quick second. So where is our, area? It's actually pretty easy to tell, like, where our place is versus hers, because I believe she has a chair that's literally, yeah. So chair with the binoculars, this is where she's been the entire time. Our place is somewhere out there. It's a little bit tough to see right now because of everything going on, but yeah. Traditionally, our place should be right... Okay, so there's the flapjack fire. So we should be somewhere out there. Again, tough to see, but kind of interesting. A little bit of a stalker alert, not gonna lie, with I was gonna call them glasses, oh my god. With the binoculars just there and everything. But without further ado, guys, let's get to the ending here, and let's see if we can get the best case scenario that we possibly can with this. So, let us begin.
Hello? Is anybody there?
Hi. Yeah, it's me.
You're not here.
No. Don't be mad.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad. I would be disappointed, I think. Because it can't be mad.
I'm not mad.
I don't know.
You're not mad, you're just disappointed?
I'm not your dad after you got busted smoking pot.
I just couldn't be out there for another minute.
You could have just said that.
You really wanted me to stay.
I did, and now I'm...
Disappointed.
Yeah.
I know. Hey, it shouldn't take long for the helicopter to reach you.
Okay.
There's a debrief in a situation like this. Lots of questions.
Shit. So, taking stock, we found out an old lookout killed his only son and decided to become a lonely hermit.
Yes.
And we prevented one fire?
Basically started another.
Okay, so that's a wash.
Oh, I'll have to figure out what I'm doing every summer from now on that isn't this.
You're not coming back?
No. And you'll have to... I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know what's next.
Tell you what, why don't you choose for me and I'll choose for you?
All right, sure. Maybe...
Alright, let's give Henry a second chance. Come to Boulder with me. It is pretty bold statement given the situation Henry's in, but we're gonna go for it. We've already walked all the way here. This timer's gonna run out. Let me just do this.
Maybe you could come back to Boulder with me and figure it out down there. Just a thought.
You don't want me down there.
Well, I just asked you.
Look, I've got some things to do in Casper, and maybe I'll head south sometime after that. I could come by, sure.
Okay. So, what about me?
I think you should go to Julia, and then you can figure it out. Maybe put that typewriter to good use. Give me a sexy accent or something if you write about this.
I am. Yeah.
You gotta go see her.
Which we do. We know that. Would you is the question. But yes, 100% I do agree. We do have to see Julia first.
Would you?
Figure that out, and then go from there.
Look, you came out to put your memories behind you, and they're still right there in front of you.
Yeah, I'll go see her. She won't recognize me. That doesn't make a difference, really. Yep, we're gonna go see Julia.
You're right. I mean, I think you're right.
Good.
When I get back, maybe I could,
We shouldn't focus on this summer. Next year we'll roll around, and then the year after that, and then it's just, I don't know. My Aunt Judy called it a pause in the hallway of time.
Did your Aunt Judy smoke a lot of pot?
Yeah?
Well, you should try to take her advice, too.
Yeah, we'll see.
There's the helicopter.
They'll land back where you hiked up. Good luck, Henry.
Thank you, Delilah. I appreciate it.
I mean it. Good luck.
Thanks.
Bye, Hank.
So, yes, that is out of all of the scenarios, and I'll tell you guys, it doesn't make a difference. Whatever you put as the choices, it still ends up in the same kind of situation, but the one that we chose is probably gives us the best closure for the situation, because there is a chance it opens up the door, you know, kind of talking, metaphorically and physically we're opening up the door, the chance of their relationship to maybe something happen. The other options are basically they just go their separate ways, and that's kind of it. It almost leaves you like, wow, this was a complete waste of time. But I did want to go that ending. Yes, I know Henry is still married to Julia. He does have to figure that out, but it does open up the door for the possibility that him and Delilah do end up together. Now, how the hell do they contact each other? I have no friggin' idea. I don't think they even know how they're going to do it, but it gives you that hope that there is still something there, and this just wasn't a waste of time, if that makes sense. But that is it. We get on here. I'm gonna be honest, the first playthrough, I was really hoping. See this person right here that's holding up their hand? I was really hoping the game was going to take a spin, and that was Delilah. I'll let you guys know now. Spoiler, it's not Delilah. But I thought that would have been really cool. Grabbing the hand, and then all of a sudden, like, this person lifts up the mask, and it's Delilah. You know what I mean? I thought that would have been a really cool spin, but again, I do like the direction that they went in. You can't always have a happy ending. You can't always have a surefire ending, I guess, is the answer. I mean, hell, look at Inception. If you guys haven't seen Inception, obviously, go ahead and watch that, because it's absolutely incredible. It's one of those ones that you have to watch like 6 times. You know what's really funny? So you see the person's eyes in there, right? That doesn't even look like a person. It's really weird. I'm going to see if I can kind of zoom in here. To me, it looks like an animal face. Oh my god. Anyways, at this point, guys, we're going to do this. Once it comes up with the title screen again, I'm going to do a quick cut, bring you guys back at the main screen, because I can't get this copyright strike. That's pretty much what it is at the end of the day. And we'll talk about this game. But let us say goodbye to Firewatch. This has been an absolute great experience. I've loved this game. I highly recommend playing this. I mean, shit, I've done this technically. This is my 3rd go-around at this point, you know? Kind of, I guess. The ending is the 3rd go-around, but the way that this game plays out is absolutely great. It's a relaxing game. It's absolutely amazing. We're gonna do this because I feel like this is gonna be like a 3-hour video. So, like that moment you saw that the fire person, oh my god, the rescue person grabs you, like they have that moment of locking eyes, and that's where I was like, oh my god, is this gonna happen? Alright guys, so I'm going to try something a little different here. I'm going to have the end credits play, but I'm going to try to do my voiceover and everything, silence the music and all that, so at least you guys get to see the end credits, because it is really cool. It's awesome reading through all the names and everything. They had a couple of actors in this game too, which is kind of crazy. Like, I feel like a lot of games have been going that route, but you guys could also see all the pictures that we took and the pictures that we didn't take. I totally forgot to get that achievement done. But yeah, overall, what can I say about this game? Absolutely great experience. I had an absolute blast with it. Again, like I've reiterated time and time again, this is one of those games that's nice and relaxing, especially after a long day at work. You kind of just want to sit back, if you're old enough, get a beer or whatever, and just play through this relaxing game, because it's great. It does go a little bit down the conspiracy rabbit hole, if you will, but at the end of the day, it is a great playthrough. I highly recommend this. It's really good. It's definitely something different out of my, maybe not out of my comfort zone, because it's definitely not. It's just that it's something different than what I traditionally do on my channel. I'm really happy that I did play this all throughout, bring you guys along for the ride to show this off, because I've had a couple of comments from you guys too, from first episode's already out, the second episode, well, by the time you watch this, obviously all the episodes are out, but I'm recording this. Episode 2 is supposed to come out, actually, a little bit later today, as I'm recording this final part. I've gotten a lot of positive feedback from you guys. I got a lot of positive comments saying, like, I didn't really see this game too much, but then you started playing it, and now I'm in it. Now I'm playing it. Or you guys actually have heard of this game, which is really cool. Overall, it's a great experience. It's a great feeling, too, as a YouTuber, having, like, people tell you, hey, and I think I brushed on this an episode or 2 ago, hey, like, because you are playing this game, I jumped into it, and I've been enjoying it. Like, that is one of the biggest accolades, one of the biggest, like, things you can tell a YouTuber. That's absolutely great, in my opinion. But, there's a few things that I have, maybe not gripes with the game. I have a couple of questions. I'm gonna throw it out there to you guys. I guess, first of all, I understand the whole concept of it, but I feel like the going down the conspiracy rabbit hole, and we end up finding out that everything is just Ned Goodwin at the end of the day. Why go through all that trouble is my question. Like, that I cannot wrap my head around. It might have to do with where they played with the fact that he did have PTSD. I don't know too much about it to really be able to go medically that makes sense. It doesn't make sense. I don't know, but I'm kind of thinking in my head, maybe that's the play that they're doing. He has or has had, maybe I guess has at that point, PTSD, and that's where this rabbit hole begins of first experience seeing Henry near the cave kind of sparked this oh shit moment. And then we had to go down this whole elaborate plan, because at the end of the day, it was all him, which is just absolutely insane to really think about. No, the equipment and the research facility wasn't him, but he planted everything there in order to make us think that, oh shit, we're being watched, we're being observed, we're being, you know, like this whole planting this seed of conspiracy. And we really, I mean, let's be honest, Henry and Delilah like went head deep into that conspiracy hole and everything. But I don't know, I guess, like, why at the end of the day do you, why go through all that trouble is my question. Maybe one of you guys kind of picked it up and I don't know. I don't know if there is a right answer. I have no idea, but that's the only thing that I'm kind of still trying to get my head wrapped around, you know? But one of the things that I would say with the game, I do like the fact that, I do, but I don't. I like the fact, but I don't like the fact that the reply gives you a timed response. Like, you can't just sit there for 15 minutes and wait and kind of mull things over. You have to be kind of quick with it. I wish they gave us a few extra seconds with each decision, especially like some of the important ones. I felt like I was really rushed with some of them, especially trying to do the YouTube videos, trying to explain to you guys, like, well, this is what I'm thinking. Like, give me 30 seconds. Don't give me 5 seconds. You know what I mean? Where at least I can kind of talk it out with you guys, what's kind of going on in my head on why I'm picking what decision, you know. But if that's really the biggest gripe they're going to get about the game, I mean, that's incredible. I would assume as a game developer, if that is the biggest issue that your fans, your viewers, your gamers at that point have, like, that's a win, in my opinion. But, yeah, at this point, I mean, it's, I don't know. I could go on for hours and hours about this game. I could keep talking about it and everything. I've thoroughly enjoyed this. I hope you guys did too. Pick it up. I highly recommend it. If you are on Xbox, it's on Game Pass. There is no financial burden for this because it is free. And I highly recommend playing it. It's a quick play. This in total has been about a 7 to 8 hour experience around there, especially if I keep talking. We might get it up to 9. But one more thing before I go to, and then I'll kind of go from there. But I did mention in episode 1 or 2 that I wasn't going to make cuts. You will see that some of the stuff is cut out and everything, and it's not actual voice, it's not anything. It's just us traveling where I'm not talking. And the reason is, episode 2, for example, was originally an hour and 27 minutes. I got it down to an hour and 10, which is still kind of crazy. Episode 5 here, before I realized about the copyright strike and everything, was an hour and 46 minutes, and I think I'm going to try to get it down to about an hour 20, which is still a little long, might be an hour 30, because we are doing this outro and everything, but yeah, some of the ones I did have to cut in order to shorten it. I tried to make it within an hour, but some of it was just physically impossible. I also didn't want each episode to be 3.5 hours long, essentially, at that point. But yeah, that's gonna wrap this one up. I thoroughly enjoyed this playthrough. I don't know what else to say about it. I think I've kind of beaten the dead horse, if you will, on this. Just play it. Just give it a shot. It's free, especially if you're on Xbox. Highly recommend it. If you don't like it, it's not for you. That's okay. At least you saw this playthrough, and at least you enjoyed it long enough to sit here for 8 hours and watch this entire thing. But, guys, make sure to smash that like button if you've been watching all of the series. Make sure to subscribe. If you're already sitting here and you still haven't hit the subscribe button, you have went through 8+ hours of my content. You're only fooling yourself at this point. And all it does is you click a button, and that's it. That's all you do on your end. But on my end, it really, really, really does help. So do me a favor, smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe. Again, it truly does help me out. And you hear this from all the YouTubers, so I'm going to stop yammering about that. But that's going to wrap this one up. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next random playthrough of whatever game that's going to be. What's it going to be? I don't even know yet. I have a couple of ideas. I'm going to... I guess we'll see what happens, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.